you can say like this, it may come down to that, but only to a certain extent. You cannot take full responsibility for the conduct of someone else. But you, out of your own openness, can begin to look and see if your approach could have been better or something like this. This is a very intelligent response to that. But it's not. But that's all you can say. Especially, I feel that if there's an openness to everything comes right. Everything comes right when you are sitting inside of your own self. When you're not living as a psychological being, strategizing, trying to see what is right in life and so on. Because for me, that is a very self-conscious and very highlighted life. It's almost like you are so visible in your awkwardness when you try too much to live life from your mind. It's almost your awkwardness is so visible. You don't flow. You meet resistance very easily because you're already coming. It's like like I say, you go to life. You come into the restaurant carrying your own menu. So you're not going to be welcome there. You go to a restaurant, you open your own menu. Listen, I would like to have like this. It's not going to work. So when you come into the life just as yourself, kind of surrendered and open, but you're not on a program, you're not on some mission, you just are. Oh my word, how kind is life. How kind is life. It's almost awaiting you, that life. But everyone comes and we are trying to assert. You see, we're trying to to push, because we've been taught that you must fight, you must defend, you must move, you must project, you must dream, you must expect, you must demand, you must demonstrate, you must sell yourself, you must, So you come to life with an aggressiveness, actually, and you'll meet aggression of equal proportion sometimes, and sometimes more. And I feel no one teach you really to move with humility, with grace, but with at the same time not timidity, not fear, not apology, but just in the clarity of self, in the presence of self, to know yourself. This for me, if anybody whenever anyone come back again to this place, they will not be asking advice much. Not about this. You may ask advice on how to change the wheels of a car or something. You have to have advice about this. But even if you have to ask advice on this, you'll get cooperation, because your attitude is automatically right, because you're coming from the self. It is the master key from which all doors open somehow in the manifest world, because it is the king of the manifest world, that heart, that intelligence. And it doesn't have to resort to tricks, So it is very good. When I listen sometimes, even when people, they come to see 5 or 6 problems they have, and you know what? You're not going to solve it, because it's not true. You should not have 5 or 6 problems. No human being should have 5 or 6 problems. It's just not true. Even 4, even 3, even 2, maybe 1. Right now, you have 5 or 6 problems. Something's wrong with you. You see, nobody has 5 or 6 problems. Some people say, I have a load of questions. No, you don't have a load of questions. You imagine you have a lot of questions. Find one question that really matters to you and ask the right one about it. But you don't have all these things. We've just been somehow falsely programmed into this type of thinking. You don't have all these questions, all these problems. We don't have them.
Yes, maybe I should.
And then when we speak like this, the ears are already full. Oh, she's not finished the first problem. My God, where am I going to find space for 4? List of 4 of them. You see, something energetically will not receive you, because already, you come as a crowd. You're one person. There's only one of me. I'm having breakfast. And you have to tell me 4 problems. And the first one, after 2 sentences, is already enough. I don't know how to untangle that one. You see? So we carry this type of noise with us if you somehow collect. these type of problem energy, and then it's very difficult to communicate because it's almost like there's a struggle because I'm corresponding with you, and my rightful corresponding with you should just be of love. But already I meet you, I have to address a problem. You see, sometimes we are coming like this in life. Or you come to life, you're already coming with a judgment. Or you don't speak it, but it's all over your presence. You've got a problem, it's just written all over your presence. And some people, they can't see that because they're already so full of their own problem, they can't see anything. But there's a sense in which you come and your presence is a psychological weight. People want to be able to meet you and, oh, God, it's so lovely to see you. Huh? What do we have to discuss? Nothing. Nothing to discuss. Huh? What's today's problem? Nothing. What's on the headlines today? Nothing. Any news? Nothing. Hey, laugh. Oh, you want to kiss? Hey, nice. Thank you. Bye. Enough. How are you? Oh, my wife and oh, Jesus Christ! No, why did I ask this question? Like almost waiting to find some ears that will listen to your spillage. So this doesn't come when you are in your heart. You move with a kind of, you're not self-conscious at all. If you speak, it's like it's a universal timing. Something come out, it's okay. And it's not too much. You don't have so much to say. Why do we have so much to say? Silence is our real language. Why do we have so much to say? Something we have to communicate, we'll make it quick. But no, we have so much to say. We invented phones. And, phones that even when you're in the desert, people are still talking. Yeah, George, well, yeah, I'm going. You cannot see anymore where you are. You're just in your headspace. So this is where I think consciousness begin to demonstrate its absurdities when it wants to do it.
But yes, and I think this a lot of I can see it's true what you say, because I can see that very often I come to people here and I don't meet you as self, I meet you as a person. Mm-hmm. And problems comes from there.
It is good that you speak it out. There's space in that even to express it. Who meets another without person? Who is doing it now? Who is meeting another not as person, not coming as person to person? This one they call Buddha, who meets you not as person and not expecting you to be person. Don't speak to you like person. They don't speak to you like person. This one is rare. This one is rare. When you come empty, you meet all as the Buddha. You don't say it, you don't think it. It's just ingrained, inherent in your presence, in your being, that you come with that somehow. Some people, as you see them, you anticipate a problem. You anticipate they're going to ask you something, demand something, tell you some bad news. It's just they're too critical, They come and, hey, guess what? Oh, please. Mm-hmm. What? They're going to assault. Some sense is going to get assaulted here, Just, they are lovers of bad news. Some people are lovers of bad news. I am delivering some news today. Oh, they can't finish their dinner. They want to tell you their bad news. So who comes and meet you in this beautiful way? Don't want something. Don't want a question. Not telling you something nice because I want something else from you. All this type of thing.